Well, as we near the end of the year, you may want to be on the lookout for false information in farm magazine ads. Some have claimed that if an asset is purchased before year end, depreciation can be claimed on the return, but that may not be correct. Roger McEowen with the Washburn School of Law joins us now for a further look at the matter. And Roger, as always, thanks for your time here today. So what was a recent tax court case involving a farm ad, and what was it about exactly?
Yeah, that one actually, Janet, didn't involve depreciation, but this was a court decision about a month ago where the court starts out by saying the farmers read an ad in a farm magazine. When I saw that, I had a feeling this is going to go downhill fast. What that involved was a charitable remainder annuity trust, and the farmers put soybeans in one trust and their corn crop in another trust and then tried to take a charitable deduction for that. You can't do that. That's ordinary income property. You have no basis in your raised grain. That's tax 101, and they read an ad that led them to believe that they could do that, and they lost the case and they had to pay penalties and interest, and it was an absolute mess. And then we come to this time of year, and now we start to see ads pushing the depreciation issue.
What is the issue now with these late year ads in the court's opinion?
Well, the issue is you have a retailer that's trying to sell a farm building, such as a pole barn or machinery and equipment, and they says, sign a contract with us by the end of this year, and you can claim depreciation on it this year. And that's not necessarily true. And of course, this is enticing for farmers this year because bonus depreciation is still 100% in 2022, but it's going to drop to 80% in 2023. So we've got to understand the rules as to when you can start first claiming depreciation on an asset.
So when can an asset that is used in farming business begin to be that depreciation?
Yeah, well, the key to that is that the asset has to be ready and available for use in your trade or business of farming. And so if a company you sign a contract, you pay for it up front, and they deliver a pile of lumber in your barnyard and say you can start depreciating it, that's not true because that is not ready and available for use. It's in a pile in your barnyard. Or if you buy a piece of equipment and maybe there are supply chain issues and it's not ready, it hasn't even been built first. You can't depreciate that this year. But if you buy it and it's serviced and it's ready to go by the end of the year, then you can. So we've got to be clear on that. That's a big issue that can really snag farmers.
Roger, is there any protection for farmers who may be fallen for some of these claims in these ads, or is there false advertising or any protection for them at all?
Well, your best protection is if you see an ad that is pushing any type of tax issue, take it to your tax professional and let them read it and review it with you. Don't just answer the ad and follow it. Get some support from a trained professional that can answer your questions competently for you.
All right, Roger, as always, thank you very much for your insight today. We always appreciate it. Roger McEowen, he's with the Washburn School of Law, joining us today. Of course, you can go online to washburnlaw.edu for more information.